I'm overlooking the Tao Li River, and here you can see the ancient fortress that was on a terrace level. The river used to be up at this level, and it would cut down, and then it would be depositing some material at this level and then cut down, and finally the last terrace level you can see the water and the new terrace being built here. Change in energy in the system, river water volume or energy is increasing, so it cuts down to a new layer where the fortress is and starts to deposit new material at that elevation. You can see comes across the river, and then change again in the energy in the system. We cut down and we start to deposit material here. So we have a braided river. You can see the mid-island bars, all right, and it's meandering a little bit in the river channel. Okay, you can see the fresh soil that's deposited here. So we're building up a new layer, and if the water velocity increases, we've cut down yet again. So there's multiple levels of terraces. You can see one here, and actually there's one midway up there, and then another. You can trace them across the riverbank, so you can see how flat the ground is in the background. And that's because the soil used to be built up at that level from river wash soil. It could also be the sand from the desert blowing into there. But then the new level is cut down by the river, and you have quite tall riverbanks, which actually were a very defensive position, and the Great Wall built right up to the edge of the river for protection against invasion. Here we are up close to the first pier of the Great Wall of China. You can see it's rammed earth, just like the wall over here. Probably the base of a watchtower. Maybe it was connected to the wall itself. Perhaps the wall here has been repaired, not in its original state. But this first pier serves as a good marker, and you can see in the background we're going up into the mountains. So the wall along here is actually sort of bridging this valley here at the strategic location coming out of the mountains, and a narrow valley coming out of the mountains. Actually in the background, we'll maybe get a good view. You can see over here, there's a river valley. So the walls come right up to the edge of that river, and the river acts as a natural barrier. So it's a very clever construction at the narrowest part of the valley, and using the river as an additional protection. So we're here at the Tao Li River near the Gobi Desert, the city of Jiayuguan, and this is the famous fortress and the start of the Great Wall in the west of China.